Good morning, everybody. Or if you're on the East Coast, good afternoon. So, uh, so excited to have everyone here today. It's been an incredible journey so far. We had the first day really, setting up the context, starting to dive into how we can show up better in the world with our passions and affect change. And, yesterday being able to see, some great examples of really incredible people living out their gifts with the Daves. That was so amazing, Dave. I just want to say it was so great to watch, and it was nice to have that lighter but still powerful message there. And Scott, you were it was awesome. Get it just doing something and how important that is, and then being able to dive in through the rest of the day to really start to go deep on the powerful ways that the polarities that exist today are really affecting all of our lives and how we can show up to those in a better way. And then to come to the end of that and have Fabian and Patrick really open us into these ideas of freedom and presence, and coming through that with an honest look at who we are and what we are here to do, I think is really powerful. And so I'm really excited for today. Today we're going to be focused more on the future, which is a place that I absolutely love to explore, as the people that know me will attest. So we're going to start off in the earlier in the morning, kind of with this idea of kind of rising from the ashes and getting on our path and moving forward with joy, and then move into some amazing speakers talking about how you can you can claim the future. You can be a part of building the future in a few various ways. We're going to talk about what the future looks like for global warming, for events, for people getting together, for creatives and entrepreneurs, and we're going to really kind of take a look at the future, which is awesome. And I'm so stoked for that today. So I just want to thank everybody for joining us today. And I want to hear from you guys, Scott and Dave. Like, what were your favorite moments so far of the weekend, and what are you most excited about today?
Well, what I've seen so far, I mean, Friday was so great. We didn't really know who's coming, all that stuff. But yesterday, again, I was privileged to be able to share a little bit of my story and what we're doing, and my man Dave up there brought in a special guest host rock star, and that was great. And that was really, really great. Dude, I don't know, man. That was great. And then Yannick, as always, enjoy listening to him. He's got so much wisdom. And then, of course, the Don't Be Racist. I mean, she was amazing. And that talk was like, it wasn't as gut punchy as I thought it might be, but it definitely, made you wonder, I think it's the hidden tendencies that we have that we don't realize. So that was good, just kind of bring that to light. So excited for today, excited to, again, go deeper. Can we get any deeper than we've already been? Heck, I don't know. I guess just looking forward, as we conclude this 3-day summit, so what now?
Right.
Well, so I'm excited to hear the speakers today. And again, this has been great. And Tim, as the guy behind the curtains, man, you made this thing flow. So congrats to you. And Dave, you're awesome. So what do you think, Dave?
I, again, agree with everything you've shared, Scott. And I'm kind of looking back on yesterday and the day before. And a lot of times it's like you go to an event or you hear a presentation or see a speaker, and there's like a bit that kind of like it stings, or you feel something like, oh, that's interesting. And then it disappears almost. That's the way it works for me. And then it could be a day later, a week later, a month later, sometimes even years later, where it comes back, it like flushes forwards, and it's like, oh yeah, like it's the completion of that thread in your mind. And what I've realized with this particular event is like there's so much information and perspectives that are being thrown together. And and it's really fun. It's like going to sleep at night and seeing what my brain does to connect the dots. So even like thinking of Scott, I mean, with you, it's just like you have such a huge heart, and you're such an action taker. Like that's what I know about you. Is like got a huge heart, and you take action. You don't wait a second to move mountains. And I'm just like kind of that stewing, and then I'm like I'll go through super quick. But then there's like Mary, who was all about like eating the cake in moderation, but just like how there's always a way to be happy and be appreciative of what you have, and to kind of pause for a moment and just like accept the joy and purpose. And it was really cool to jam with Dave Weber on some. We both got to have some hopium together and see how that one, and then Satyan, like the kind of powerful duality and polarity that's going on right now. And we got like that beautiful, tear shedding meditation, and then Ray, shadows of faith, and shades of faith, shadows of fear. And I'd spoken to Ray beforehand. I mean, honestly, we have a lot of almost breakout speakers at this event who are sharing a presentation for the first time, including my dear friend Chris Hay, who has been working on, I won't spoil anything, but he's been working on this heart presentation for years.
Wow.
It's literally been in his blood for years, and he's been practicing different ways in it. It almost took this event to get him to just step to the forefront and share that, and he's going to be coming on very soon. So I'm super excited for that. And because I already recapped half the day, I'm just going to recap the whole day, including how not to be racist. That was amazing with Karen. And then the mental CPR with Sir Amazing was also really cool. Like he kind of was putting you on the spot a little bit, Wolf, which was great. I always like when you get put on the spot. And then, like kind of Fabian sharing his gifts of journaling, and also Yannick. It's like two perspectives on the potency of journaling, which for me or anybody who's been a part of this event, it's like, yeah, you got to start journaling if you haven't already, because there's so much proven power and potency to journaling. And I'm like, oh man, even today, especially if you have this event, you have so many thoughts stewing around, and then Patrick, man, like I've gotten so much from that presence practice since, being introduced to that early on. And that just connected a lot of dots of like, yeah, let's be here. Wow. For today.
Yeah.
And just be super present. So anyway, I'm excited for today. There's a lot to look forward to. I'm really pleased that this event has been making the imprint it has, even for myself and for everybody who's been a part of it. And again, Wolf and Scott, thank you so much for being the catalysts to create this ripple.
Well, Dave, you kind of inspired me. So why don't you pick a number?
Ooh, yeah, that's really cool. Well, it's one to how many? 100 and
1 to 180, 191. No, 189.
189. Okay, so let's each pick a number, because we got 3 numbers. So I'll pick one first. It'll be 1.
3.
3. Okay, and then Wolf, what's the number 1 to 9?
7. 1 to 9.
Yeah, you said 7. All right, 137.
I was gonna say 77. Oh, 137. Gotcha.
Yeah, I picked 1. Scott picked 3. You picked 7.
All right, that works. 137.
Yeah.
All right. We got see with your soul's eyes.
Ooh.
Your greatest vision will never be seen by taking what is currently seen. You need to look within. Seeing the future with the alignment of head, heart, and highest purpose. Let spirit give you the kaleidoscope sight of a brighter future for all. Wow, this couldn't be more spot on. Train yourself to look beyond your physical eyes. When you meet someone, can you see who they really are beyond appearances? Can you look at a situation beyond what it seems to be? Your gift is opening up to sight beyond seeing. Look beyond. See your true soul path. See your true soul plan. See your true soul purpose. And then there's a quote from Rumi. It says, close both eyes to see with the other eye.
Nice.
Cool. I like how there's three of us and there's head, heart, and higher purpose.
Yep.
I'll be higher purpose today.
Yeah, this is, I mean, man, looking beyond the situations that you're in and the people, you know, and their appearance, like we've talked about, and how you view their response or position in a situation, and you know, how we can all come together for a brighter future. I mean, that is hope, you know. See, you know, that is what we're trying to do with this summit. So that's incredible. Great idea, Dave. I love it.
Yeah.
That's funny. This morning, Holly's asleep, and so I put the dog out, and it's raining here in Tallahassee today. It's like 75 degrees, which is amazing for us. I don't mind the rain. I got in my car and just drove like an hour and a half. Nowhere. Just drove. Just thought. No radio. No anything. And I was just reflecting on, again, the weekend, some other things, happening in my own life, and it was funny. I would turn to come home, and then I would go out a little further. And I wasn't like seeking peace or anything. I just was trying to just get still, a little bit. I don't do that enough. We got a brand new puppy. He's 10 weeks old. So, it's crazy. Her work schedule's crazy. And we got so much going on in the summit and everything. But I glanced at the clock and it's 11:30, and I thought, crap, get home. We got to do the summit. And so, I came in, and I just feel really peaceful today, as a result of everything that's happened this weekend. It's been a minute, we get so busy with life, and the summit's all about, losing hope or trying to find that hope again. And so I hope the people that have, that participated, have listened in, and the speakers have all been fantastic. That they will leave today with a hope for the future, and take some actionable steps to share that hope with others. It's a brand new day, man. So I'm just excited. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be on this journey with you too.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's so incredible. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it right there, because I think that's a great place. So we'll see everybody in about 5 minutes to kick things off with Orion. So thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll see you soon.
All right, brother. Love you guys. Peace.